Hi everyone, this is Shakti Sharma coming on live to share the wealth mindset shifts with you. This has been quite a powerful series, and if you have not caught my previous 5 lives, I want to invite you to do that. You can find those recordings inside this page, and you can go through each one. And what I'm really covering right now is what is the mindset that can allow you to step into a six-figure and multi-six-figure success with a lot of ease. And so far, we have touched on really important areas of pricing, um, let's see, we have touched on what to do in slow months, how do you keep attracting, how to attract the right type of clients. And we have also touched on how to not be so responsible all the time and cut down on that overwhelm, and how to sell. So we have touched on a lot of different areas so far. And today we're talking about the wealth mindset shift number 6 around quantum leaping your business. And I want to also invite you to say hi if you are here watching this live, or if you happen to watch this on a replay. Just say, hi, I'm here. Put mindset, something to let me know that you're here up leveling right with me. And this way I can hold space for you. I know you're watching with me. I can feel your energy, and we all get to up level together. Um, and if you have not downloaded this wealth mindset shift guidebook that I am using in these lives, I highly recommend that you do that. Simply click on the link that is in the description. You have a link there, and when you click on the link, you will be taken to a page where you can click on the button, enter your name, your email address, and then you're going to get this guidebook in your mailbox. And I highly recommend that you get this guidebook, so that you can take a moment to really go through these different pages, because every page is not just words written on it. There's an exercise, a practice associated with it. And when you especially block an hour of your time on your calendar and make a commitment to go through this, it's going to help you really take a bird's eye view of your business, and how you have structured your business, and how do you relate with your business, how do you show up in your business. And you can start to really optimize different aspects, of in which you show up in your business, to really set your business up for success. And right now especially, it's a great time. We just moved through spring equinox 2 days ago, and there's a whole new season starting. I am Indian. I grew up in India, and in my culture we're actually celebrating Hindu New Year at the end of this month. So there's a lot of kind of transition of energy taking place. And if you do take an hour of your time to really be intentional with this guidebook, go through the practices and make commitment to change things, every baby step matters. To change things is going to help you really set a very strong foundation in your business. I also want to share about my favorite part. There's a page in this book, the second to last page, which actually has a full checklist of 10 mindset shifts. And what I recommend that you at least print this one page out and put it by your desk. Let this page be your reminder every day as you begin your work, to really step into the right kind of mindset and approach your business action from that place. And this way, you're going to not only learn about these mindset shifts once in this whole entire year, but you get to review them, you get to think about them, you get to anchor on them, you got to embody them every single day, especially at the beginning of your day. I think it's going to be a powerful practice. And if you are somebody who's really committed to growing your business this year, if you're really going for it, if you're feeling that big call inside you and you're like, yes, this is me, this is my year, you're going to find that checklist super helpful. So that being said, I want to talk about today's wealth mindset shift. And remember, we're talking about wealth mindset shift, not just a mindset shift. We're really talking about how a wealthy person really thinks and how they take action. So you can think about like a way to reverse engineer the wealth mindset. So most people out there are not wealthy, right? Most people out in the world are not wealthy. And most people are not wealthy because they are so attached to thinking from their mind, and the mind and the body both operate from the slave codes. They both operate from survival codes, scarcity codes. And most people in the world don't make decisions to be wealthy. And how you can be so different is that you start to disengage from these scarcity codes, these survival codes, these other codes that are in the body, in the mind, inside you, calling the shots of your life. You start to separate from them and you start to anchor on codes of abundance. And in the codes of abundance, it's just becomes so much easier to grow your business. Most people out there, because everybody's so stuck in survival, most people fear investing in their business growth. Most people want to see the evidence of income first. They want to see money in their bank account before they make investing decision. And what that does is it cuts them off from taking the necessary steps for their growth, for receiving support that can really make it possible for them to make that growth, to take that leap. The reason I'm calling this as a quantum leap is because you don't take this leap from the place of what your mind thinks is right. You actually step away from your mind and open yourself up to these nudges inside you, these intuitive nudges, these nudges of excitement, and these nudges of lighting up a next step. And this may not be a mentally thought out plan, a mentally thought out next step, but it's a step that makes you feel so excited. Like, yeah, I wish I could have this level of support so that I can get to this level. And most people there think that they should wait until they make more money before they invest in that support. They feel like, there's always a fear, right? What if I don't make that money back? Should I wait until I have more saved? But all of those are thoughts that are very aligned to a scarcity mindset, a mind that is afraid. And when you make decisions from a mind that is afraid or vibrating in the frequency of survival or scarcity, the results you're going to see from those actions are going to mirror just that. Whereas the decisions that you make from the place of completely trusting yourself are going to show you results that where you have absolute trust, where you have absolute gratitude, where you are blown away by what you have created. So the wealth mindset shift here is that wealthy people, wealthy women invest first, because every expansion requires support. Every expansion requires support. And I'm going to just take a stand here, especially for women. we have been just so stretched in our life trying to balance our work and our families and our kids and our marriages. We are not supported enough in our lives. And especially for you, a lot of times, if your energies are tied up with everything happening in your life right now, it may not leave enough energy within you to grow your business, to welcome new clients, to receive money. And sometimes, most times, in fact, receiving that support, your willingness, your openness to receiving that support is so much important and a very critical step before you actually receive the expansion. Another one related to this is wealthy women, wealthy people think, I don't wait for money to come first. I invest strategically and trust that my expansion will follow when I say yes to it. This is a really big one. And I have seen stories after stories after stories after stories, first-hand experience of every time clients sign up to work with me. And by the way, I do really deep energy work. So we go really deep. And that means if somebody is working through XYZ, they are guaranteed to release that XYZ from their field. Open new flow of energy to the new next level goal that you're calling forward. And every time I see clients taking a leap to work with me, and all of a sudden within the first 2 weeks something happens. Shakti, I don't know where these two clients came from. I didn't do anything, but apparently I received email that there were two people wanting to work with me, or I don't know what I did with that one session. I am now booked out with 4 new high paying clients, or I don't know. It just, the stories keep coming. Every time clients have signed up to work with me, even before we have been able to get to the meat of things, just by them even filling out the form, even thinking to themselves, yes, I'm going to work with Shakti or this coach or that coach, something opens up. And that opening is a proof of you quantum leaping in that moment. So I know resources can be really tough to manage, but you are very creative. You're a very creative human being, and especially when you want to do something and you're clear on what is that step and why you need it so much, nobody can stop you. So stay being creative, honor your resources, think about other resources you can tap into, and sign up to work with people who can support you, who can make a difference in your business growth, so that you don't have to do this all alone and you can open up your energy to receive more. So my invitation, a practice that I have for you today is, I want to invite you to recognize, identify, discover one key investment in your business that would accelerate your business. One investment you gotta make now that will accelerate your business. And this is the great time. Again, the seasons are changing. We're stepping into spring. We're officially in spring right now. And this is a perfect time. We're completing Q1, you guys. This is big, and I don't know about you, but I noticed myself and so many of you felt this nudge that this is your year. And this year is going to be, like 1/4 way complete by end of this month, by next week. The 1 quarter is going to be complete. 1/4 year done. 1 quarter done. And this is a great time to really ask yourself this honest question about the level of support you need, so that you don't take the same energy into the next quarter, and you can start fresh and call this as your new beginning. And this is a constant process of growth, internal growth, external growth. And with you marking today as a day where you open yourself to new support is going to make a huge difference. Even if you can't see it within the next 10 days left in this month, within the next 8 days left in this month, but you're going to see it. This is going to pay off. Every time you say yes to you, it always pays off. So let me know in the comments, what is that one investment that you must make now to really hit those goals in quarter 2. Good luck with this practice. This is a fun one, really good one, and I think it brings a level of like an honesty, an honest conversation, an honest introspection, so that you can make some bold moves here. Good luck with that, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.